Good morning. We are 5 weeks and 1 day out from my show, Eastern USA. I'm currently at my parents' house right now, cooking up my breakfast. Got potatoes, eggs, omelet, 250 grams of egg whites, 2 whole eggs, peppers, zucchini, 250 grams of red potatoes, raw weight. And right now I'm drinking a shake. I have here, let's see, I'll show you guys what I got. I got L-glutamine, 10 grams, 10 grams of creatine, and then 10 grams of these EAAs. So, I just had a coffee, took all my supplements, took all my other things that I take, T3, Clen, blood pressure, meds, and so I'm going to have breakfast. Then I'm going to go for a nice little walk with the dog, get some steps in. Today's a good day. I'm looking forward to it. I'm feeling good, actually. I got some good sleep. Finally hit my lowest weight again, which is 178.2. The reason I'm at my parents' house right now is because my apartment has a lot of mold, a lot of black mold, and just unfortunate situation. We're going to probably have to leave just because the house is a bit old, and cleaning up mold is a huge ordeal. Even though my landlord is trying to take care of it, we're probably going to leave. Anyways, we have some things lined up, so hopefully we can get this apartment. It's really cool, actually. My parents just got another restaurant right in Amityville. So we have a restaurant in Amityville, which is where I currently work, a few days a week, and now they just got another restaurant. And above the restaurant, there are apartments. So it's really cool. So my girlfriend and I are going to be trying to move into there, hopefully early November. My show is November 8th and then November 22nd, so it's going to be a little bit of a bitch, but if we could start moving some of our stuff in there that is just like necessary. I really just need a bed and a way to cook and everything and have all my sups and everything like that and on hand. So I'm sure I'll have some help moving stuff over there, and eventually I'll get everything out of my old apartment into that place. But I'm just really fucking focused on the show. The plan today is, so since my birthday is on Monday, my coach gave me a refeed. Tomorrow, which is Saturday, we're doing 360 grams of carbs, and then we're doing another 360 grams of carbs on Sunday with a cheat meal on Sunday night. So we're going for like some sushi, and I'm going to go out with my girlfriend, my family. It's gonna be my last meal, so it's gonna be a little bit later in the day that we're going. And then the plan is to make some sort of I actually want to make a cake with my mom. Not a cake, but I'm gonna make a dessert. Trying to figure out what it is. Probably might be like a cookie skillet or something, homemade, or like a banana bread with like some crumb and topping. That sounds pretty good. So either way, it'll be like a homemade thing, something cool to do. So I think that's what I'm going to do today, go to the grocery store with her and get some stuff. So I'm going to follow you guys. You guys are going to follow me along today and throughout my whole day, workout and everything. So I'm going to get this breakfast. I'll show you guys how it looks at the end. And yeah, time for breakfast. Boy, am I hungry. It is just after 11 p.m. 11 a.m. I got my whole setup here. So I got my breakfast. I put a little bit of sugar-free ketchup on it, some Taco Bell hot sauce, which is delicious. I start using only that as I get close to the show, just because it has pretty much no sodium, no calories. As you guys know, I love my sugar-free Korean barbecue, which only adds 2 carbs, so I might use that here and there still. I got a second cup of coffee. That's my brother Jake coming home from school early because he's sick. Yeah. And what else? Yeah, I'm about to consume this, and then I'm gonna make my doggo's breakfast of ground beef and watch some YouTube. Actually, I'm going to edit a video too for the Instagram social media of me training the other day. On Wednesday I did back and I looked absolutely crazy. So I'm going to edit that video now. Talk to you guys soon. Alright, back again for meal number 2. It is 2:45 p.m. I have 300 grams of cod, 250 grams of zucchini, 60 grams of kimchi, 80 grams of avocado, 2 grams of Himalayan salt, and a little bit of sugar-free Korean barbecue sauce. Right now I'm doing 9 grams of salt a day, measured out with a quarter teaspoon. It's just a lot easier for me to do it that way. And I'm doing a little over 6 to 7 liters of water per day. So it's a lot, but I'm flushing out a lot. I'm going to the bathroom a lot, which is what we want, is keeping my physique, looking really, really, really good. And, the reason I'm doing so much salt right now is because, first off, when you exercise and you have a lot of muscle, your body just needs more salt. Number 2 is, when you're on lower carbs, you're not really as full. So having that salt allows your muscles to retain more water, so they're more full and they more hydrated, and you have better pumps and better performance, especially in the gym. So that's the whole reason behind it. And the sodium will probably remain quite consistent, maybe slightly touched higher as we get closer to peak week. And then you slowly drop your sodium down just a little bit. Probably won't go less than like 6 grams or so, because you still need sodium to hold the glycogen within the muscle. So right now I'm going to consume this meal, then we are on our way. I have to drop some supplements off to my girlfriend because she's working for me today. She's such an angel. I've been so focused on my prep, and my energies just come and goes, and go to sleep late, wake up multiple times. Sleep has been kind of rough these last few weeks here, so luckily she went to work a double today because she likes to work and make money and stuff like that. So she's working a double today at my fam's restaurant, and so I'm very grateful for her. She's been a massive help for me this prep, and it was very kind of her to go into work today for me. So she's over there now. I got to drop off her supplements, and then I'm on the way to the supermarket with my mom to go get some ingredients to make a homemade banana bread for my birthday that I'm going to be eating on Sunday. My birthday's on Monday, with my family after we go out for dinner. So it's gonna be homemade, it's gonna be delicious, it's gonna be fun to make, and it'll be all ready for us to have on Sunday. So I'm gonna consume this, and then I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, we're on the way to the supermarket with Mom, and we're going to get the ingredients we need. I just picked this up too, which is a bunch of different flavored coffees, because I'm a big coffee fiend. So enjoy like 3 cups of coffee a day. I think that's a moderate usage. Yep, I'll show you guys what we do in the supermarket. Alright, Mom is getting ice cream for, who the hell knows? My spoiled, rotten brother and sister. Yeah. This is the shit you want to stay away from if you're trying to get shredded. All this shit. Rice cakes are good. Sugar-free jelly, good. Peanut butter, almond butter, good, but that's usually, you could easily binge on that shit, so stay away. Alright, packages acquired. And now we're going to go back and start baking. I'm so excited. I'm going to be hungry, smelling all this delicious food. But very soon it'll be consumed. Alright. Okay, it's 6 p.m. Meal 3 is about to go down. We have chicken, 150 grams of chicken, 250 grams of red potatoes, zucchini, kimchi, avocado. And then I'm going to eat this, and I'm going to help Mom make the banana bread. It's going to be a banana bread with chocolate chips and crumb topping. So this shit is going to be bussin'. All right. Just got back now. taking Athena for a walk, and gonna make my next meal soon. You know, one thing in prep is like really spacing out your meals and being on top of that stuff. You know, it's one thing that I really sucked at in my off season, and you know, I could definitely be a better bodybuilder, especially in my off season. That's the most important time, is your off season, because that's where you really make the most improvements as a bodybuilder, and in general, even if you're not like competing, like that's where you're gonna make your improvements on your physique the most. So that's the one thing I know I can improve on. But right now, I've been in a great groove of like getting my meals in at a certain time every day, and trying to really space them out. So trying to get them in earlier so I can get to sleep earlier, because I have to be working on the weekend, so I have to get up pretty early so I could make my breakfast and also be prepare my lunch for while I'm at work. But I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I have cream of rice, banana. Fucking love bananas. Literally like my favorite fruit ever. But you know, you want to be able to enjoy those days in prep when you get those refeeds, because you know they don't come too often. So I'm gonna get up early tomorrow, probably something like around 7. So once I get back from walking the dog, make my meal, make the banana bread with my mom. Gotta stop at my apartment because I gotta get my cream of rice, and I gotta also prepare some more Ninja Creamies. I have one for tonight, and then I gotta make a couple more for ready for like Monday and the days following. So I have to have those prepared. I'm leaving at my apartment because that thing is so loud, the Ninja Creamy, and you know, I don't want to be waking my family up at like 12 in the morning doing a Ninja Creamy. So that's what I'm gonna do. I love training at Bev's. Bev's is absolutely one of the best gyms ever in the world. Not sure if I'm gonna be able to train there tonight. I would love to, but you know, now I'm in prep. You know, I spend hours in the gym. You know, like between training, cardio, and posing, and then also, you know, traveling. I may or may not go to Bev's. We'll see what happens. Either way, though, no, a workout's a workout, and when you're a smart bodybuilder, you could get a workout in pretty much anywhere. So I might go to Crunch, even though I don't like going to Crunch. I'm really only training legs and arms, and it's quite simple movements that I could choose from. So I will probably just go to Crunch, honestly. But we'll see what happens. If I'm able to get everything done in time, I might go to Bev's. So other than that, you know, like I said, you know, your training is one of the most important things, and a lot of people get it like mixed up these days. What's more important? You know, should you follow a program? Should you follow what's the best training split? And there is no such thing as either. You know, you can train intuitively, or you could follow a program. But it really depends on like your level of experience, I think, and what your goals are. So for me, I've done both. I'll stick to a solid program. Sometimes I'll just like want to do my own thing in the gym. But either way, I still make sure I get the same amount of volume every single time I go. Volume meaning like the amount of stimulating sets that I do, right? So I'm also choosing movements that I know I'm able to target the muscle with effectively, right? So, you know, actually feeling the mind-muscle connection. Anybody who says that's bullshit, don't listen to them. Just don't take any more advice from them in terms of the gym, because it's one of the most important things that you'll do is actually feeling the muscle that you're trying to target when you're training. It's quite common logic that you want to feel the muscle that you're trying to train, right? You don't want to be feeling your delts when you're doing chest flies, stuff like that, right? You want to make so. I like to try out new equipment too, especially at Bev's. They're always getting new equipment, and I like to try out new things. And sometimes I feel an exercise feels much better than a different one, so I'll just continue to do that. But there comes down to a point where, you know, following a program will be very beneficial for the majority of people out there, obviously. It allows you to have a lot more data and track and as you know, as a bodybuilder, the most important things we have is data, and that allows us to look back at what we did and refine and do better. So every single prep, like you're collecting data. Every off season, you're collecting data, knowing what works for you. So I've collected enough data by this point during my preps to know exactly what I need to do to be my best and bring my best. And that's all we can really focus on, right? No prep is the same. No peaks are the same. But I'm really giving this my all now to really come in my best, come in condition, come in sharp, come in dry, and we'll see what happens. So I'm truly enjoying the day-to-day right now, of living the bodybuilding lifestyle. I'm getting very close. We really only have about another 4 weeks left of pure fat loss, because then is peak week, the last week. So you should not be trying to do any more sort of fat loss. It should be just about mitigating fatigue and stress and finding your look, basically, for show day. So, just about 4 weeks left to really push. So this refeed will do well, and it's going to help me carry through for the last remainder of the prep here. And then I have 2 weeks between Easterns and Long Island, so we'll have about another week of maybe trying to dig a little bit in terms of the fat loss, and just kind of refining the look. And this first show at Easterns will be kind of like we'll get some more data and figure out what we need to do to come in better for Long Island as well. Maybe we come in amazing at Easterns and we really don't need to change anything, or maybe there's going to be some minor tweaks that we could do. But other than that, that's it for my rant. I just had to show you guys this beautiful view here of the water. Amityville is a pretty nice place. Pretty nice. I'm at the end of this block here at my parents' house. And nice water here. And you can just come over here, just kind of like unwind, meditate, detach a little bit, It's one thing that's really important in prep, is kind of like separating yourself from the feelings of your body, from the thoughts in your head. You're gonna have a lot of whack thoughts. We always have whack thoughts, but in prep it happens even more, because you're really pushing yourself, and it could break you, it could challenge you, physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally. It'll challenge you. And that's the one thing that I've been focused on throughout my life, the last few years of my life, is really self-mastery, knowing myself, knowing the conditioned parts of myself, the parts of myself that avoid comfort or avoid discomfort, the parts of myself that self-sabotage, the parts of myself that hold myself back. We're all human, and that's what it means to really truly know thyself, is to know these parts of yourself deeply and why you do it and what makes you tick, right? And so meditation, mindfulness really allows you to kind of detach yourself from your thoughts, from the feelings in your body as you, right? You're just the experiencer of them. You are the awareness of these sensations, these feelings, these thoughts. You don't have to cling to them or attach to them as who you are, right? And it allows for a lot less suffering this way. Because if there's one thing in life that's guaranteed, is that you will suffer, right? And if you're not suffering, then you're probably just avoiding the feelings of suffering. One quote that I like is like, when you choose your suffering, you ultimately suffer less. So bodybuilding is a lot of self-induced suffering. It's like, wow, I'm pushing myself so hard in all these aspects of my life. These little other minor inconveniences or things that have happened really are just whatever. I can handle it because I've already proven to myself, get off the ground, Athena. I've already proven to myself that I can handle much more than what I thought. All right. So anyways, there is some of Brandon's thoughts for you.
back up, cause it's lit. Keep it cool, eyes go for the shit. Cause I'm ballin', look at all these chicks. Whip it up, all these rocks on my wrist. Bring it back up, cause it's lit. Keep it cool, eyes go for the shit. Cause I'm ballin', look at all these chicks, at all these chicks. Cause it's lit. Keep it cool, eyes go for the shit. Cause I'm ballin', look at all these chicks. Whip it up, all these rocks on my wrist. Bring it back up, cause it's lit. Keep it cool, eyes go for the shit. Cause I'm ballin', look at all these chicks, at all these chicks.
You know I'm good, but I like that. You know I'm good, but I like that.
Alright, just got back from the gym. And I got my Ninja Creamy right here. And it's got protein, almond milk, 50 grams of protein, almond milk, and 10 grams of peanut butter, natural peanut butter. And then I'm going to take Athena for another nice long walk. Because I didn't do cardio today, I'm going to do it tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. Kind of like mitigate the refeed. Or mitigate the larger cheat meal I'm going to have. That's my plan, so I can get good sleep tonight because I have to work this weekend. Man, my face is drawn in. Holy shit. Damn. You made a lot of money today. Nice. Good. This is my beautiful girlfriend Vanessa right here. She just got back from work. And, and, so I'm gonna take Athena for a walk and then I'm gonna make my next meal for bed. And that's gonna be it. Wrap the night up. I'll show you guys my last meal. Okay, last meal going down. Chicken, rice, avocado. Then I'm gonna shower. Get ready for bed. Got a long day tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching the video. I appreciate you all.